depending on how close the source of the gamma ray burst is, it would determine if life on Earth would survive. At a distance of 6,000 light years, it would cause mass extinction due to the deadly amounts of radiation. But if the gamma ray burst occurred further away but still managed to get a direct hit on us, it could still be catastrophic, since it would heavily damage all of our satellites and technology, shutting down the Wi-Fi.
No internet, no, not the internet.
Hi YouTube, welcome back in hell. My name is Cypress, and if you didn't know yet, I stream live on Twitch. So if you would like to see me play games or hang out with me and my community, or you would like to say that you didn't know that I stream live on Twitch, go to twitch.tv/vtuber Cypress, and I hope to see you there sometime. I also upload gameplay videos and gaming highlights here on YouTube on Cypress Play. Today we'll be watching a video by Good Enough. This is the most terrifying things in our universe.
Let's start with the scary and slowly work our way towards the most terrifying ones on the list. Number 10. Space junk.
Aww, Orange Cat is not junk.
As it turns out, our planet is not the only thing we treat like a giant trash can.
Of course, it's in the human nature, I guess.
Space is slowly becoming a giant landfill as well. There are currently millions of pieces of man-made junk in Earth's orbit, with over 30,000 of them being over 10 centimeters long.
That's crazy.
Or around 4 inches. Now, the reason why this is so scary is that the number of junk is only growing. But this really shouldn't worry you, since I'm sure we'll eventually get around to cleaning it.
Sure, we're gonna clean it.
It only happens when it becomes a big enough problem.
How are we even gonna clean it?
That our government is forced to do something about it. You see, the growing amounts of space junk are becoming a major problem for space exploration and travel, and NASA has already had to course correct 32 times since 1990.
Oh, really? I mean, that makes sense. It makes sense, but I'm not gonna lie, I've never thought about the fact that there could be human junk in space.
To avoid satellites and space debris. Now, you're probably thinking, this is an issue that you will never have to worry about.
But
since you never leave the house, let alone plan on traveling to space. But as it turns out,
I knew there was gonna be a but.
the space debris might just come to you.
No.
There have been many
Imagine dying by human trash out of space.
reports of large pieces of metal, spaceships, and
Oh God. After fiery display SpaceX debris landed on a Washington farm. Oh my God. NASA says part of the International Space Station crashed into Florida home.
on people's property and homes. But I'm sure the majority of the pieces go unreported since they most likely land in the ocean.
Yeah, actually that's also not good, but...
Where they blend in with the rest of the trash.
Oh no!
Number 9. Cosmic voids. As we leave Earth's orbit and begin to look further out into the universe, we quickly begin to discover all
What the f are those? What the f is everything that I'm seeing?
sorts of terrifying things. But before we get to those, I want to focus on nothing. I literally mean nothing.
I love nothing.
You see, there are vast spaces in the universe that don't contain anything at all. No planets, no stars,
So wait, what does it mean? Also no light then?
no moons, no McDonald's,
No
asteroids,
No, my McDonald's, my nuggies.
nothing. These empty spaces are known as cosmic voids, and in some cases they can be hundreds of millions of light years in diameter. This would create a long and lonely space trip for anything that decides to journey across them. Unless, of course, you were blessed with being an introvert, since we are completely immune to this weakness.
This is what I'm saying. I don't see a problem with this. This seems awesome.
Now, I know these large numbers are very hard to grasp, so let me just show you what this all looks like. Here's an illustration of the Virgo supercluster, which contains around 100,000 galaxies, including our home, the Milky Way. Now, let's zoom out and take a look at the areas here. These are cosmic voids. This particular one here is called Boötes
That's a really big void.
and is one of the largest voids in the known universe, spanning around 330 million light years wide. For perspective, the entire Milky Way galaxy, which is home to at least 100 billion planets, is 100,000 light years wide. Number 8. Dead galaxies.
There are dead galaxies?
Galaxies are galaxies that have run out of cold hydrogen gas, which is necessary to fuel stars and create new
So the stars are dead? They're not burning anymore?
ones. These dead galaxies will be the first to become completely dark and lifeless, leaving behind a cold and lonely cemetery. But for now, these
I mean, that ain't that scary though.
galaxies appear red as they burn through their last remaining energy that they will ever have.
Oh, don't make me sad. I'm gonna cry for these galaxies.
Now let's get to the terrifying part. All galaxies, including our own, will eventually run out of energy.
Oh yeah, but I'm long dead by then.
And it's hypothesized that the entire universe eventually will as well. A stage that is referred to as the Dark Era, and it's speculated to be the final state of the universe, leaving behind a cold and dark universe where light and energy cease to exist. Number 7.
And then there was nothing.
Planets.
Why is that mouth like that? Number 7 is just planets. I love that.
NASA estimates that there are at least 100 billion planets in the Milky Way galaxy alone, and over 6 sextillion planets in the observable universe. That's 21 zeros, by the way.
Okay, thank you.
Not that it even matters, since none of us could even come close to comprehending that. So instead, people try to visualize this by saying that there are more planets in the known universe than grains of sand on Earth.
Okay, yeah, that's a lot. That's a lot. Also, there's someone drowning over there. Maybe you should
And for
help.
those of you that have never been to the beach, take it from someone who has. We still can't comprehend this number either. Now, we don't have to look far to find some truly terrifying planets, since we have a few of them here in our own solar system. But let's just take a look at the scariest one, Jupiter. This planet
Jupiter.
is an absolute nightmare, and is scary enough to just look at. Jupiter's a giant gas planet that is 1,300 times larger than Earth and is covered in violent storms, as I'm sure you already know.
I did,
But really
yes.
quickly, here are just a few of the ways Jupiter would absolutely mop the floor with you. Radiation exposure, dead. Atmospheric pressure,
Wasn't even close to it.
dead. 400 plus mile per hour winds,
Dead.
Struck by lightning,
Dead.
You overheat,
Dead.
You freeze,
Dead.
You decide to breathe,
Dead.
But if Jupiter's not scary enough, our galaxy has many other horrific planets to choose from, like planets that constantly rain molten iron or molten
Oh my god, molten iron? Oh hell yeah.
Glass.
Molten glass? Oh hell yeah.
planets that are entirely covered in ice,
Oh, hell
planets that are
yeah.
entirely covered in lava,
That's actually so pretty. I mean, I don't want to be on it, but I would like to see a picture of it.
planets that are entirely covered in water, planets that are just completely dark, planets with giant hurricanes the size of Earth. Nope, that's just Jupiter.
That's just Jupiter again.
I told you that place sucks. Number 6, aliens.
Ooh, aliens.
Ever since we were young, Hollywood has conditioned us to be scared of aliens. So it's no surprise that this one would end up on the list. Movies like Alien, Signs, Predator, Cloverfield.
Wait, is this alien? Wait, he says it's so cute.
Movies like Alien, Signs,
Aliens. I mean, maybe I'm just saying it wrong. Alien, aliens, alien.
and of course the GOAT, Killer Clowns from Outer Space, all made aliens incredibly violent and
Aliens.
terrifying. And when Hollywood finally attempted to create a friendly and relatable alien, all they got right was his body type. And it definitely worked. Scientists say that it's only a matter of time until we find the existence of aliens. But here's the thing,
I can't wait for that day.
right? An alien or an extraterrestrial being is simply just something that is
Yeah, it could be anything. Could be like a really small bacteria. And it's like, oh, we found it.
living that didn't originate on Earth. So this could be something as small as bacteria. But if
Yeah,
we're
exactly what I said.
lucky, it could be a fish or mammal-like creature. But of course, this could be something infinitely more terrifying.
Yeah.
And that's what makes this one so scary. We really don't know what's out there.
I mean, I feel like there should be somewhere. Like, maybe it's not on a planet where we can go to that we will ever be able to, research or see of that or whatever. I feel like there has to be. There has to be a planet with something bigger.
Now, thankfully, we all know that first impressions are everything. So I'm hopeful that aliens will just take a quick look at Earth's orbit and decide not to visit, since we're obviously very dirty.
I agree, we are dirty.
Number 5, gamma ray bursts.
Your face flew off.
Gamma ray bursts are the most powerful explosions in the known universe, releasing more energy in a second than the sun would in a billion years. This can occur a few different ways, either when a star goes supernova, when two neutron stars collide and form a black hole, or when a black hole swallows a neutron star.
I knew the black holes were just a Kirby.
These
knew it
massive
was
bursts
Kirby.
of energy are 1,000,000 trillion times brighter than the sun and could last anywhere from 10 milliseconds to several hours. Now here's what makes them so scary. The light produced can't be seen by the naked eye. So
That's
if Earth were to be
crazy.
hit by one of these powerful gamma ray bursts, we would never see it coming.
Okay, that actually is really scary.
And depending on how close the source of the gamma ray burst is, it would determine if life on Earth would survive. At a distance of 6,000 light years, it would cause mass extinction due to the
Holy
deadly
shit.
amount of radiation. But if the gamma ray burst occurred further away but still managed to get a direct hit on us, it could still be catastrophic, since it would heavily damage all of our satellites and technology, shutting down the Wi-Fi.
No internet, no, not the internet.
The Earth is not really in danger of such an event, since our sun is far too small to produce this type of explosion. Instead, our sun will just grow so large that it slowly swallows the entire planet.
Oh yeah, that makes it better.
Number 4. Colliding galaxies. With billions of galaxies traveling through the universe, some are bound to bump into one another. As a matter of fact, our galaxy will be one of them. The Milky Way is scheduled to crash into our neighboring galaxy, the Andromeda Galaxy.
what?
But that collision won't be for another 4 to 5 billion
Why are you telling me that then? Okay.
years. Hopefully long after humans have left Earth and populated other planets. But let's talk about what makes colliding galaxies so scary. As the two galaxies begin to get close to one another, their gravitational pull will bring them together. Now, surprisingly, planets crashing into one another would be extremely rare, since galaxies are mostly empty space. But what would happen is planets would be rearranged and shuffled around, knocking them away from their current solar systems and creating new ones. So any planet with life
I hope there will not be life on those planets
on
then,
it
yes.
might be stuck with a new neighbor.
Outside of that, there's also gonna be like, maybe you're gonna be much further away from the sun or something like that, and then the conditions on the planet are not good anymore for the things that live there, right?
A few galaxies that are currently merging as we speak.
Ooh, that actually looks really pretty. That one too.
Number 3. Supernovas. Supernovas are the largest explosions that humans have ever seen. They can outshine their entire galaxy for a few days or even months, and can be seen across the universe. A supernova can occur a couple of different ways. The first one is when a massive star runs out of nuclear fuel and collapses, causing it to go supernova. The second is when a white dwarf star gains enough mass by siphoning it from another nearby star, causing it to collapse and explode. But let's talk about what makes supernovas so scary. When a star goes supernova, it obliterates everything in its path and is powerful enough to destroy all life on any planet within 30 to 50 light years.
Dang, all life on any planet.
For perspective, our sun is only about 4.2 light hours
Oh yeah, we will be fucked if it happens.
away from our furthest planet, Neptune. Even though supernovas are one of the most deadly events in the known universe, easily obliterating every living thing in their way, at least they make great screensavers.
That is true. It's so pretty.
Number 2. Black holes. Black holes are easily one of the most terrifying things in the known universe.
I find black holes so fascinating.
It's mostly due to the fact that we don't fully understand how they work. But here's what we do know. There are 2 different types. The first one is called a stellar mass black hole and is roughly 3 to 1,000 times the mass of our sun.
I love that he uses Kirby for it.
Created when a large star goes supernova and collapses in on itself, creating a black hole.
Oh yeah, I've heard
the
about
second
that.
type is a supermassive black hole and can be millions to billions of times the mass of
What's that obese
our
Kirby?
sun. Also, we have no idea how these black holes are formed. And when I say we, I mean I couldn't find an answer using Google, got frustrated, and just came to the conclusion that the answer simply doesn't exist. But the most common theory
at least you're really being honest about it, so now we know. Other people just make videos and make up shit and don't say that they just made that up or they just assume that that's how it works. Like, they don't clarify it. I really hate that.
kept seeing is that a black hole must have swallowed another black hole, making it grow much larger. If there's anything I have learned while scripting this video, it's that astronomers and astrophysicists never give a simple answer to anything, so them resorting to the classic answer of, you eat, you grow, is quite comical, since I know firsthand that is not always the case.
Me too! I have learned that too. They kept telling me, just eat more, you will grow. Drink more milk, you will grow. Nothing worked.
But with that out of the way, let's talk about what makes black holes so terrifying. Well, for starters, one of these supermassive black holes sits right at the center of our galaxy, gobbling up pieces of the Milky Way as we speak. Another
Great.
reason why they're so creepy is simply
Great.
for the fact that they are completely invisible. As I'm sure you know, this
Great
is because
again.
black holes have a force of gravity so strong that nothing can escape it, not even light. So the only way we can see where they are in the universe is by seeing how they interact with their surroundings. But the biggest reason why black holes are so high on the list is simply because we don't know what would happen if you were to enter one. Are they
I kind of want to find out.
just wormholes? Or would you just get stretched out like a giant piece of spaghetti? I'm not kidding, that's the most agreed upon theory. They call it spaghettification. Or could it be a portal to an alternate dimension?
I don't like it.
We really don't know.
I don't like that.
Either way, all of these are absolutely terrifying. Number 1, the size of the universe. Hands down, the most terrifying thing about the universe is its size. Just allow me to present my case. Does this image scare you?
No.
What about now?
I mean, I don't like mice and rats in general, but I have to say this drawing style doesn't terrify me.
Exactly. Let me show you a few more illustrations.
Exactly, he says. Exactly.
It's before I rest my case. For simplicity's sake, let's start at ground level. This is you. You're probably
Oh my god, how do you have that photo of me?
in your room. Your room
Yes.
is in your home.
Yes.
Your home is here on Earth.
Yes.
Earth's home is in our solar system, which has 8 planets. Our solar system is part of the solar interstellar neighborhood, which is part of the Milky Way galaxy, also home to at least 100
Yeah, okay, I see where you're going.
billion other planets. The Milky Way galaxy is part of the local galactic group,
Holy
which is home to
shit.
3 other galaxies.
What I find really fascinating is that we actually know all of this.
The 3 galaxies are all inside of the Virgo supercluster,
Holy.
which has hundreds of galaxies and galaxy clusters. The Virgo supercluster is part of the local superclusters. The local superclusters sit right at the center of the entire observable universe,
Right.
which spans 93 billion light years wide.
Jesus.
But it doesn't end there. This is just what we can see with the current
Yeah, right. Yeah, exactly. We don't even know how much bigger it is.
technology we have, and we have no idea how much larger the universe is or if there's even an end to it. But of course, this doesn't stop us from speculating on its size or what could potentially be out there. Are there alien civilizations far more advanced than ours? Or alternate realities with infinite possibilities?
Is it Bart Simpson?
Or maybe we're all just plugged into a computer, a simulation. After all, would this not be the best time in our known history to simulate? Or maybe Earth is flat and just like birds, space is not real, so none of this really matters. I guess in the end, it turns out that the scariest thing about the universe is not really up in space, but instead lives here inside of our imaginations.
Hi! If you like the video, please make sure that you like it and subscribe to my channel and turn on notification bell if you want to see more of it. I also go live on Twitch and on this YouTube channel, so come join us sometimes. Bye!